Welcome to the Humanity Leadership Podcast. My name is David Wheatley. We're here to talk leadership in small, bite-sized and practical chunks. Enjoy.
This is Corey with the Humanity team, and I wanted to pass along something that continues to pop up in coaching sessions from time to time. And this is this idea that as people, we judge each other's behaviors. They're visible. Our intent behind those behaviors is actually invisible. And this makes a lot of sense that we judge what we can see, we judge what's visible. Our nervous system pulls in a lot of data. Our brain is constantly trying to make sense of the data so it can appropriately respond to it. And when certain data doesn't exist, like the intent behind a behavior, we fill in the gaps. We make quick assumptions or judgments about where that behavior is coming from. Now, for example, we spend a lot of time kind of trying to make sense of other people's behaviors while we're going from one place to the other in a car. Most of the time, we're pretty good at decoding what's going on around us. Every once in a while, though, we might find ourselves getting cut off. these are a number of reasons why somebody might cut another person off. Yet we often assume there's negative intent behind that behavior. That jerk who nearly got us killed. So when we misjudge another's intent and characterize it coming from a negative place, it often triggers a stress response. And in a heightened state of stress, whether we're on the road or in the workplace, this increases the probability that we're going to interact with people less effectively. In the Humanity team's world, we're more likely to engage with problem-causing red path behaviors. Now, to get away from these misguided kind of snap judgments, we really need to do the work to remain open and curious. As Ted Lasso notes in the highly regarded Apple TV series, be curious, not judgmental. This kind of mantra, be curious, not judgmental, is really an antidote to being in reactive states of stress so that we can better match someone's true intent with their behavior. Curiosity helps us seek out additional data points to find out what's really going on behind another's behaviors. In many instances, it can motivate us to have a conversation where we ask them to clarify their intent. After all, it's invisible, and we get to control. We control whether or not we seek out the true intent behind that behavior or choose to live with our own assumptions.
That was the Humanity Leadership Podcast. My name's David Wheatley. For further information about Humanity, go to humanity.com or check out our latest book, What Great Teams Do Great, from all good bookstores. Have a good one. Stay healthy.